the kind of success that Quiet Riot had, just because, you know, at that time, very few bands would become as successful before the 80s as 80s bands became. Because, for example, selling multi-platinum records was not normal for rock bands before MTV. And that's what really changed everything. So, of course, when I joined Quiet Riot Mental Health, we thought, yeah, we're going to do like everybody else that we're fans of. We're just going to sell maybe 50,000 copies, which with 50,000, usually you get to make another record, and build it up your career, just like everybody else had done previously to the success that we had. We were the first debut album, metal, to go to number one.
Wow.
We had to sell 1 million in a week to go to number one. 1 million in a week sell, because Thriller was our competition, the biggest record in the history of music, and the Police, and all those big records were out at the same time. So, and when you're doing it, you're so busy making it happen that you really don't realize what you're doing until later on, because you're busy, with the eye
hardworking.
Hardworking. Yeah. You're moving forward. You're not looking behind, trying to figure out, oh, we did this, oh, we did that. No, you're moving forward. So yeah, the more successful you become, the bigger the risk.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, when we first came out with Mental Health, our risk was non-existent, really, because we had nothing. We had a record so we were driving ourselves in a station wagon for a few weeks, and then we got a recreational vehicle, Winnebago RV, and we drove ourselves, and we were opening up for ZZ Top and the Scorpions, Loverboy.
Wow.
Then we started selling records. Then the MTV video "Come On Feel the Noise" came out.
Yes.
And the records started selling. And then, okay, now we can afford a tour bus. And then the record kept selling more and more and more. Now we're headliners. Now, once you start headlining, that's a lot of risk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you have to, it's a bigger show. Now the risk is, you are the headliner. And if people don't show up, you lose money along with the promoter. You cancel the tour. Your career is over if people stop showing up.
Yeah.
It is, So it is a bigger risk, not just financially, but career-wise. It definitely is, And that's just on the first